Hey everybody, it's Issa again, and I am back with another quick video. Now today's video is going to be about stress. Everybody has felt stress before and knows how stress can wear and tear your body and make you feel like you're just so overwhelmed and things just are piling up on top of you and you're just stressed out. I know that everybody can relate to that feeling of feeling, like you're being pulled in too many directions and you just don't know what to do and don't know how to gain back your stability and your grounding and what you want to do and who you are. Now, I think that this is something that is a very important topic because we all go through stress, and stress leads to so many diseases. It leads to us, really hurting ourselves. And if there's anything that we can do to prevent ourselves from being hurt, I think that we should take the necessary measures to do those things to ensure that we are more comfortable in our lives than stressed out. So I wanted to make this video because I know right now is a lot of energy going into, the full moon and this half of the year, and we've got 6 months done and we got another 6 months for the rest of the year. So I know right now a lot of people are looking back at their resolutions probably and really just trying to put the pieces together where they may fit and in their lives and see what have I done 6 months into this year. I sure am. I feel like this year has brought me a lot of things. I've done a lot, and there's a lot of things that I've learned from, and I know that right now is just the time to, take an inventory and see what serves and doesn't serve me anymore and what I can do differently going into the next 6 months of the year. So that's why I wanted to talk about stress, because it is such a factor in this moment right now in a lot of people's lives. So I just wanted to say, especially with dealing with stress, a couple of ways to deal with it. I found, especially now for me, is writing. I've always been a writer for, whatever I was going through. I always took the time to write about it because that's just how I would let things go. But I recently went to a writing workshop where we wrote about all the things that was on our minds. I mean, first we did a meditation and then went into the writing, and after pages and pages of letting loose and not caring what I wrote, but necessarily just getting my feelings out on paper, not trying to write in full sentences or make sense, just getting my feelings out on the paper and being honest with myself and honest with what was going on in my life that I agreed or didn't agree with. And after we did that, we burned it. And it was very symbolic, obviously, to burning all that drama that I was holding, all that stress I was holding, all that I had pent up inside of me, was written and then burned, because it's not who I am anymore. It's not something that I want to take into the new half of this year, and especially with the full moon, it's just something that I don't want to take in for the next 6 months of this year. So I suggest that, you guys try that technique out. It's really, really therapeutic. I found so much clarity in just doing that. And the burning, even watching it burn just brought me to the point where I was like, okay, I can move forward now. So, definitely try, the free form writing and burning it after. Another way of getting rid of stress is, just going outside. I take it for granted, and a lot of people do, but when you are in nature, there's a sense of calmness in you. There's a sense of home and grounding in you when you're outside in nature and feel at one with yourself and what is real in life, and what you can get a bigger sense of the picture. I feel like when I'm out in nature, I get away from, technology and everything that I think is so important. I live by the beach over here, so I just go down to the beach and, hear the waves and put my hands in the water and put my feet in the water and really feel connected to the earth. And I think that grounds us even more and makes us let go of the things that are really troubling us, because we see the bigger picture when we're out in nature. We can see that everything is okay and everything will work out as best as they can, and to trust that and trusting the universe, because we live in such a beautiful world, and to have the ocean and the land meet and make such a beautiful place for us to sit down and enjoy just shows you how the universe got us and wants us to live a happy, nice life. So just keep that in mind, and next time you're feeling stressed, maybe going for a walk is all you need, and really connecting with nature. Another way that I have for relieving stress is reading a book. I know that some people enjoy reading, some people don't enjoy reading, but what you find is when you read, whether it be, I suggest something that you would enjoy, number one. I'm definitely into like self-help books, so something about knowledge would really get me intrigued and get me to kind of zone out of my problems and focus on the good things, because books have a sense of catching your attention and keeping it there. So you want to make sure that when you grab a book, especially when you're stressed out, that it's a book that you feel can change your mood and feel whatever the book is making you feel. So I say a self-help book because obviously that's going to give you courage and give you motivation to go on and do the things that you want in life. And when you read, like I said before, when you're reading, you're actually creating a story and an image in your mind, which is then taking away from the stress of whatever you had before, and you're using your imagination to put you at ease and to also help you in manifesting what it is that you actually want in your life. So reading is a huge way of really changing how you feel in this short amount of time, because you're inserting ideas and words into your mind and then creating a picture while you read. So you're technically making too busy to stress out because you're making a movie in your mind. So reading is a really good one. And the last one that I have for you guys, I know that you probably are tired of me saying it, but it is meditation. Meditation. It does not get its credit of what it really does, because I have changed so much in the last couple of years because of meditation. This year especially has been a very interesting journey for me in my meditations and in my spiritual journey. And it's mostly because of meditation, because I'm letting myself relax and listening to myself and getting that clarity inside of myself and building that abundance inside of myself and that happiness inside of myself. And I do want to make a video soon, probably the next video, going to talk more about meditation and going in a little more deeper of what it means, because I know a lot of people are confused on what to do with meditation and exactly how you should use it to help you in your life. And I understand those questions because I had those same questions starting out, and I definitely want to put a video together for you guys to understand that more, so you can start practicing and using it more in your life and reap the benefits of it. But I do want to say meditation is a great way to relieve your stress. You're in a state of oneness and being okay and just observing your life. And when you put yourself out of the front seat and you're no longer even in the passenger seat, you're just putting yourself in the back seat at this point in meditation. So you're going to backseat your life in meditation and just observe what's going on. And I think that gives us a better idea of what's going on. I know, like for me, if somebody asks me for advice, I can give somebody advice on what to do with mostly anything that I think I know about. And when I'm going through something, I like to think to myself, like, what is it that I would tell somebody else, that was in this situation? So I think with meditation, we get to ask ourselves those questions. We get to look at it from kind of like the outside looking in, so we can get a fresher, broader eyes on the situations that we're going through. And we tend to notice that they can fix themselves pretty easily, and we don't really need to stress about it. And like I said before, stress is the cause of so many diseases. And I just don't want people to feel helpless in situations of stress when you have all the power in that situation. So I hope you guys found great value in this video. Those were my 4 tips to getting away from stress in your life. They all work well. You can implement all 4 of them. You can just do one of them and see how they work for you the next time that you're stressed out. But I think that if we channel our energy into things that are good for us, that are calming for us in the moments of stress, we can really come out on top of it and learn the lessons that we need to learn faster and more efficiently, which then can turn into great success for us in the long run. So again, I thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video and like the content that I am posting, please follow The Wise Entrepreneur. I post videos here as frequently as I can. Definitely comment down below if you have better or more tips of relieving stress. That will be great. I know that there's more. Obviously, you can work out, you can do other things, but I find that these 4 that I've tried is probably the minimum effort and probably one of the easiest ways to just get up and do it than other ones that I got. But definitely comment down below if you have more ideas of what is best for stress relief. So I hope that you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.